The Battle of Sempach, which took place in 1386, was a pivotal moment in Swiss history. It was a clash between the upstart Swiss Confederacy and the powerful Habsburg dynasty, who ruled over much of Central Europe. At stake was not just territory, but also the freedom of the Swiss people from Habsburg domination. In the late 14th century, the Swiss Confederacy was a loose alliance of cantons, primarily rural communities bound by a common desire for self-governance and independence. The Habsburgs, on the other hand, sought to extend their influence and control over these territories, viewing them as valuable additions to their domains. One of the key events leading up to the Battle of Sempach was the murder of Duke Leopold III of Austria in 1386. Leopold had been attempting to suppress a rebellion in the Swiss canton of Schwyz when he was ambushed and killed by the Swiss. In retaliation, Leopold's son, Duke Albert IV, raised a large army to march on the Swiss Confederacy and assert Habsburg authority. As the Habsburg army approached, the Swiss Confederates knew they faced a formidable foe. They gathered their forces and prepared for battle, knowing that defeat could mean the end of their independence. Among the Swiss forces were a group of men known as the Oath Brothers. These were soldiers who had sworn a solemn oath to stand by each other in battle, no matter the odds. Their camaraderie and determination would play a crucial role in the events that followed. On July 9, 1386, the two armies met near the town of Sempach. The Habsburg forces, heavily armored and well-trained, seemed invincible as they advanced on the Swiss positions, but the Swiss had a plan. As the battle raged, the Swiss launched a daring assault on the Habsburg lines. Led by Arnold von Winkelried, a legendary figure among the Swiss, a group of men charged into the heart of the enemy formation. Winkelried, according to legend, sacrificed himself by throwing himself upon the enemy spears, creating a gap in the Habsburg lines through which the Swiss could pour. Inspired by Winkelried's bravery, the Swiss fighters pressed their advantage. The Oath brothers fought side by side, their bond giving them strength in the face of overwhelming odds. Despite the Habsburgs' superior numbers and equipment, they could not withstand the ferocity of the Swiss assault. In the end, the Habsburg army was routed, and Duke Albert IV was forced to retreat. The Battle of Sempach was a stunning victory for the Swiss Confederacy, and it marked a turning point in their struggle for independence. The Oath brothers, with their unwavering loyalty and courage, had helped secure the freedom of their homeland. The Battle of Sempach became legendary in Swiss history, symbolizing the triumph of courage, unity, and determination against tyranny and oppression. It solidified the Swiss Confederacy's position as a force to be reckoned with and laid the foundation for Switzerland's future as a proud and independent nation. Following the victory at the Battle of Sempach, the Swiss Confederacy experienced a surge in confidence and unity. The defeat of the mighty Habsburg army sent shockwaves throughout Europe, signaling that the Swiss were not to be underestimated. In the aftermath of the battle, the Swiss continued to assert their independence, expanding their territories and strengthening their alliances with neighboring regions. The Oath brothers, hailed as heroes of the battle, became symbols of Swiss valor and solidarity. However, the Habsburgs were not ready to accept defeat. Duke Albert IV, humiliated by his loss at Sempach, vowed to regain control over the rebellious Swiss cantons. He launched further military campaigns in an attempt to subjugate them once and for all. The Swiss, though outnumbered and outmatched in terms of resources, proved to be formidable opponents. Time and again, they repelled Habsburg incursions, relying on their guerrilla tactics, knowledge of the terrain, and fierce determination to defend their freedom. The Battle of Sempach also had broader implications beyond the Swiss Confederacy. It inspired other oppressed peoples across Europe to resist tyranny and fight for their own independence. The Swiss model of decentralized governance and citizen militias became a source of inspiration for movements advocating for self-rule and democracy. Over time, the Swiss Confederacy continued to grow in strength and influence, eventually evolving into the modern nation of Switzerland. The principles of unity, neutrality, and direct democracy which were forged in the crucible of the Battle of Sempach, remain central to Switzerland's identity to this day. In the annals of history, the Battle of Sempach stands as a testament to the power of courage, determination, and solidarity in the face of oppression. The Oath brothers and their fellow Swiss fighters demonstrated that even the mightiest of empires could be challenged and overcome by those who refused to bow to tyranny. As time passed, the Battle of Sempach became enshrined in Swiss national identity and folklore. The sacrifice of Arnold von Winkelried, who reputedly threw himself upon the Habsburg spears to create an opening in their ranks, became an enduring symbol of selflessness and heroism. The Swiss Confederacy continued to face external threats and internal challenges in the centuries that followed. The neighboring powers of Austria, France, and the Holy Roman Empire often sought to assert their influence over the region. Yet, time and again, the Swiss demonstrated their resilience and determination to preserve their independence. The spirit of the Oath brothers endured in the Swiss military tradition. The concept of solidarity and mutual defense remained central to Switzerland's system of militia-based defense, where every able-bodied citizen was expected to defend the nation in times of crisis. This tradition played a crucial role in maintaining Swiss neutrality and deterring potential aggressors in later centuries. The Battle of Sempach also left a lasting legacy in the realm of military strategy and tactics. The Swiss pike formations and innovative battlefield maneuvers showcased at Sempach influenced military thinkers and commanders across Europe. Swiss mercenaries became sought-after fighters in conflicts across the continent, renowned for their discipline, skill, and unwavering courage. In the centuries following the battle, Switzerland evolved into a prosperous and stable nation, known for its neutrality, political stability, and commitment to peace. The lessons learned from the Battle of Sempach of unity, determination, and the willingness to defend freedom at all costs continued to shape Switzerland's national character and identity. Today, the memory of the Battle of Sempach lives on in Switzerland through commemorations, reenactments, and cultural celebrations. It serves as a reminder of the country's rich history, its struggle for independence, and the enduring values of courage, solidarity, and freedom that continue to define the Swiss people. As the centuries passed, the Battle of Sempach remained etched in the collective memory of the Swiss people. It became more than just a historical event. It was a foundational myth, a testament to the Swiss spirit and determination in the face of adversity. In the modern era, Switzerland has embraced its heritage as a land of liberty and independence. The principles of direct democracy, neutrality, and humanitarianism have become integral parts of Swiss identity, shaped in part by the legacy of Sempach. The Oath brothers, whose bond of loyalty and courage helped secure victory on that fateful day, became revered figures in Swiss folklore. Their sacrifice and valor continued to inspire future generations to stand up for what is right and to defend the values of freedom and solidarity. The Battle of Sempach, with its echoes of bravery and sacrifice, remains a symbol of Swiss resilience and determination. It serves as a reminder that, even in the face of overwhelming odds, a united people can overcome any challenge and forge their own destiny. And so, the story of the Battle of Sempach lives on a timeless tale of courage, unity, and the enduring quest for freedom.